Let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. Boy, I tell you. What's up, everybody? What's good, Lions fans? We're an hour and 15 minutes away from Destiny, right? From the first part of Destiny, I guess you want to say. Um, man, it's been tough. It's been tough waiting to get to this game. I know a lot of people are nervous about this game. Me, I'm a little confident. Um, Not just because Anzalone's back or anything like that. It's just when the Lions are back against the wall, I feel like they play their hardest. We already play hard. I feel like they play their hardest when our backs are against the wall, man. So me being nervous is just not it's not where I'm at. Whether we win or lose this game, we're still in the playoffs. So the sky isn't falling for me personally if we lose this game. You just have a tougher road in the playoffs. I know the bye week is one thing, but all of those teams in the NFC are still the same to me. They're still inferior to me until they prove me wrong. I still think the Detroit Lions are the best team in the NFC. That's point blank, period. It's not our fault. It's not our fault that the NFL has flaws in the way that they do things. We are being punished for being good, between us and the Vikings. We're being punished for being good. To drop all the way to the 5th seed is absurd. It's just ridiculous. But that's the way it is. That's the way it goes. Nothing we can do about it. We have the earliest bye week in the entire NFL. So what is this, like 13 games straight? We need that bye week in the playoffs simply because of getting screwed with the early bye week in the season. It's at when you have 18 weeks in the NFL now, you got to figure out something. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out something. Whether it's going to have to be a week without football. I don't know what you're going to have to do. And then you talking about possibly in the future adding more games. We can't have a bye week that early. That just can't work out. And expect us to stay healthy and go through a meaningful playoff run, which we're defying the odds right now. But the injuries they have piled up on us. We just need to rest. We need to rest. A lot of interesting football happened today. A lot of good football games. Lots of good football games happened today. The Bears beat the Packers in a field goal. After the Packers had that game pretty much in the bag, I felt like they just moved a little bit too fast at the end of the game. And they allowed the Bears to come downfield and beat them by a field goal, the exact same way that they lost the previous matchup. So, yeah, that's that. But a lot of close football games today. What's interesting is the Dolphins lost or losing. I don't know if the game is still going on, but it looks like they're going to lose this game. And if you remember, Calais Campbell said that, hey, if they get put out of playoff contention, that he may possibly be looking to move on and be set free so he can go elsewhere. So that's something to keep an eye on. A lot of players' season ended today. So the Lions just may have ways to refuel this defense. I'm probably sure Brad Holmes can't wait to get this day over any faster. So, but a lot of teams played today that, had nothing to play for, and they came and they showed out. It was some good football on the day. Kansas City got blown out today. Obviously, they're not playing nobody because they have no reason to, but it did justice for me because in my fantasy, which is the second half of my championship round right now against Spencer Raxter from Woodward Heavyweights over there, Woodward Sports. I'm winning. And it looks like I'm going to win this matchup simply because of who I still have to play and who he's played already. So shout out to him and everybody else, Dos Di, Herman Ward, Chrissy, everybody that participated from Kurt Steele to Dos Di. But that was our league. We had a star-studded league, man, and it looked like I'm going to win that league. So I'll be posting it and doing some gloating. So make sure you guys look for that. Yeah, this game is everything. It's everything. If we can just win this game tonight, get some rest, and do what we need to do in order to have a chance to get to the Super Bowl, we could see some faces come back. We all know Hutch is still on the timeline to return. We see, guys like Anzalone, pulling his big boy pants up, man, and put that brace on his arm and said, if you want to be a big boy, you got to do big boy things. That's what he pretty much said on social media. So, like I said, a lot of these guys, they be out with some of these injuries, man, toughen up. You know what I'm saying? This is you don't get too many opportunities like this. So Anzalone is one of them guys that said, hey, the hell with that. I'm not finna sit here and watch. I'm going out there. Put me something on my arm to protect my arm. I'm going out there to give it everything I got. You got to commend that man from Thor, So then there's the possibility of a few other players returning within that timeline. So it helps us out a lot if we can get that. We can get that bye week. Derek Barnes is one of those guys that could possibly return now. So we need it. We got to have it. We got to take care of business. We're at home. If you're at the game, I need you to be as loud as you've ever been before. It needs to be absolute irate in that place. The roof needs to come off of Ford Field tonight. The Vikings fans tried to do some little scheming, scamming way to get fans into the arena. It didn't work out. The NFL stepped in and kept them from doing their little schemes and scams. So no, we don't allow seats. When we have home games, it's a home game. We go on other people's turf and take over. You don't come take over Ford Field. That's not how it works. So we got to be loud. We got to be crazy loud. I don't care if we down 14. We got to be absolutely, like we just scored a touchdown. We have to be loud the entire time. I don't want them to be able to hear anything. So whoever's at the game, you got a job to do. You got a job to do, man. The game plan going into the night is going to be interesting to see, man, because obviously the history between Ben Johnson and Flores is, Ben Johnson was one of the first faces that he fired when he got a job. So obviously Ben Johnson, is all into beating him every chance that he gets. He's going to blitz us a lot. So this time around, we have a little bit a different dynamic than we had the last time we faced the Vikings. One of those dynamics is called Waymo. We have Jameson Williams this time, who has been, catching fire over the last couple of weeks. I believe it's 33 yards away from catching, for having 1,000 yards this season. I think he's going to be heavily motivated tonight. And I want to see Jared Goff find him down the field, because if you're going to blitz us 44% of the time, like, the Minnesota Vikings always do, I want to take advantage of that. You blitzes, we kill you. You blitzes, we kill you. Tonight is the night where you bring the playoff plan and start it tonight. Not in the playoffs, you start it tonight. This is where you start to see guys like Laporta. This is where you need to see Laporta. Attack all that open space in the middle of the field. They blitz you, attack. That's where we need to be. Attack. Jameer Gibbs is going to do his thing. He's going to do his thing. Um, we got to attack the middle of the field, man. We got to attack the open space. We got to pass that ball to Gibbs out the backfield too, just as much as he run a football. Every aspect of the game that we have an advantage, we have to take advantage of. We cannot come out with a slow start. We have to come out on fire because we got to give our defense an opportunity tonight, man. We cannot have them out there majority of the game and expect to win this football game. We have to control the clock. We have to control the football. We have to score. Keep the ball out of their hands. Me personally, I'm still not a person that's afraid of Sam Darnold. Even when I watched that Packers game where the Packers almost came back and won, he had too much time back there to throw the football. Every snap he had entirely too much time. We got to figure out a way to get to the quarterback. We got to figure out something. We got to, whoever you got to blitz or whatever you got to do, send somebody. But we got to do something. The Packers pretty much gave you the blueprint on how to take Jefferson out of the game. I hope we definitely took notes because the Packers took him out the game. You know, I can deal with 60-something yards from Addison and 1 touchdown. You're not going to beat the Detroit Lions like that. But Jefferson cannot get off tonight. He's been doing that every single matchup that we go against them. It has to stop. Put some attention on him. Make somebody else beat us tonight. If I'm going to lose, it's going to be to somebody else. It's not going to be to Jefferson. That needs to be the game plan going into this game. So, you know, looking at some of the playoff picture, man, the Packers, I believe, they'll end up facing between the Bucks and the Rams now. I seen one of the comments a little bit a while ago. Somebody said they was afraid of the Bucks. I don't know why. I was watching them today. They won today, man. But you know, if you keep Baker Mayfield contained and you put some pressure on them, it's actually kind of easy to beat the Bucks. They were fighting for that playoff spot that they just got today, that they just squeaked and got. Our biggest issue is with any team, get to the quarterback. We solely are dependent on our linebackers and secondary. It's not good. Zadarius Smith today, he said that today is going to be a day. He's going to definitely be playing a little bit harder than usual today against the Vikings. Get to the quarterback. Get to the quarterback. Point, simple, plain. Because without a pass rush, everything is hard. Get to the QB. If we had a accurate and consistent pass rush, man, our secondary would be unimaginably good. But they're constantly being put on the island for too long simply because we're not getting to the quarterback. They got too much time back there. Eventually, guys are going to get open. They're going to find open space. We can't allow time to do that. So that's just how it works on the defense. But yeah, I just does Zadarius go off? Go off today. Have you a day. Go off. Anzalone back in the middle along with Jack Campbell, man, is definitely something that's going to help out a lot. Anzalone is not a athletic super speed linebacker. He's quick. He's quick. It's a difference. I say all the time, it's the difference between fast and quick. J-Mo, Jahmyr Gibbs are fast. Amon-Ra St. Brown is quick. Anzalone is quick. You see what I'm saying? So his understanding of where to be out there and to jump plays is what's most important. That's what we need the most out of him today. You know, we just need his brilliance, man. We need his brilliance. We need him to control the middle of that field. We can't let guys like Hawkinson kill us today. I'm probably sure he would love to do that. We can't let that happen. So we got to control the run today, which bringing him back helps out a lot because without Olin McNeil, it's just Reader and whoever else we throw next to him. And, Anzalone is another guy that helps stop the run. Pretty much all the players that we drafted are run stoppers. So I think we should be okay in that department. How many snaps he'll get today, we don't know. But it looks like he's a full go. And I'm probably sure he went to the coaching staff and said he wanted it that way. So, so we'll see. We'll see. Trying to make sure I don't forget nothing before I start getting into the comment section. But yeah, Aaron Glenn has a task in front of him tonight. But Ben Johnson, man, your side of the football, you pretty much healthy besides one guy. We got to come out swinging. Don't come out with those little passes behind the damn line of scrimmage. We'll get to that. Come out swinging. Those crossing routes have been killing teams, and we don't use them enough. Kill them. Expose their weaknesses. Use the blitz against them. That's the plan, Ben Johnson. That's the plan. So, Sunday Night Football, man, in prime time, it's just very hard to beat the Lions in prime time. I'm probably sure they're going to pull out some of their tricks tonight. If anything you had that you was waiting and holding on to, man, in the college football type of way, tonight is the night. This is Michigan versus Ohio State tonight. That's what that is. We pulling out some things tonight. So we gotta make sure that we clean up the mistakes that we don't allow the NFL and its referees to screw us over. We can't allow that to happen. We got to go out here and play a clean game of football. So I said we at home. I expect us to do just that. So, yeah, man, it's going to be fun. This matchup is the matchup of the year in a lot of people's eyesight. I think we had the matchup of the year already against the Bills. I respect the Vikings record and everything else, but like I said, when you look up and down the list of the teams that they beat, I don't think this is the matchup of the year. It's just me. But tonight we're about to find something out. We're definitely about to find something out. How excited are y'all, man? I know a lot of y'all are nervous, man. Y'all been walking around the circles, walking back and forth in your living rooms or your man caves. Some of y'all probably trying to cook and get things together. You're just ready for this game to get going, man. But it's been torturous. We got 55 minutes still before game time. What's up, Nomis? My score prediction, man, I think the Lions are going to give us 30-something points tonight. I would go 31-27 Lions. That's where I go, somewhere like that. I think it's going to be close. It's going to be a close game just because it's just going to be a close game. Our defense going to have some struggle moments out there, but I think our offense should be able to do what they need to do. You just have to outscore us if you're going to beat us. You got to outscore us. Sam Darnold ain't Josh Allen. So that's where I'm at with it. It's a whole lot of minutes, dog. Forever. It's taking forever, man. Yeah. 30-24 Lions. Okay. I can get with that, most definitely. Got to. Mention that earlier. Have to. We got to be crazy in there. We got to be crazy. At work, man, what? Man, you supposed to put your days in something. You can't be at work. What? No. May. May, Elton. Beers and barbecue, man. That sounds great. That sounds great. Yeah. Like I said, it just like I said, I maintain my college rules to the NFL. I always look at strength of schedule. That's just me. When the first time we beat them, it was 5-0. Everybody was panicking. Same rules. This game means a little bit more, obviously. But I expect the Lions to be crazy motivated. Crazy motivated. Again, also a race for Coach of the Year is in this matchup as well, because those two names to me are probably 1 and 2 or in the top three in those votings. So between Dan Campbell, um, I just think that Coach of the Year is definitely something that we're looking at tonight too. I seen a play earlier that just made me think, man, because Dan Campbell has put an influence on the league, and these teams are trying to do stuff that they ain't equipped for. The Jets. If anybody's seen that Jets game, when they tried to run that trick play, utter disaster. Utter disaster. Rodgers threw it to he threw it to Adams. Adams couldn't find nobody. He threw it back to Rodgers. Rodgers threw it back to Adams, and Adams got killed. Terrible. Terrible decision. Oh man. No slow starts. No slow starts. That's what we was talking about earlier. You cannot come out and go 3-and-out. If we get to football first, you cannot come out and go 3-and-out. If we're at home, you need to get off to a fast start. So if you accept it, get off to a fast start. If you defer it, your defense need to get a positive start, because this is going to be a game of touchdowns. Who can keep up? Keep away. Man, y'all can probably find that on the internet, man. I was dying. I was dying. Adams got absolutely murdered on that play. It's like they was playing hot potato to see who get hit first, man. Our boy Dan Campbell got teams trying stuff that they shouldn't be doing. Seen a lot more fourth quarter go for it today too. A lot of going for it on the fourth down. I said fourth quarter, fourth down. Green Bay versus Philly. Philly. I'm not a believer in Jordan Love. I don't know what is it that people see. What is it that people see? I honestly want to know that. To me, I see mid-level quarterback, like regular quarterback. That's what I see. Like, I'm not a believer in this dude, bro. I'm not even really a believer. Uh, I'm not a believer in Philly either, man, because they Dr. Jekyll team. The 1 minute they're this, next minute they're that. I don't know. Gibbs gonna be out for blood today. He is going to be out for blood today. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier, Alan, man, that he may get released. And I had to find it was either Tom Pelissero or one of the guys, or Schefter, one of the guys were breaking down how he would end up making it past waivers, where the Lions would have a chance to go after Calais Campbell. Also, keep an eye on Myles Garrett. Keep an eye on Myles Garrett. After what I seen on Twitter today. That's the guy that's really going to be out for blood. He can sit there in them interviews and say that, he don't really care about not being voted into the Pro Bowl or not. Bro, these athletes have made it to this point off of egos. These guys have egos, man. He's going to be out for blood today. Ain't no way. His teammate made it, and he didn't. Leading the league in interceptions. Game-changing interceptions. Not just freebies tossed at him. And you snubbed him. Thanks for the motivation, NFL. I'll take it. Yeah. I seen that little interview clip. Yeah. Yeah, we can have cover guys, all we want to, but like I said, if Darnold has too much time back there, somebody gonna break free. Your defensive line is everything. I don't care who's back there. Man, pretty much Hutchin, anybody that's as either mid-level good to great. Anybody that can touch the quarterback, put a finger on him or something. That'd be nice to win tonight and come up with Calais and have pretty much 2 weeks to get him implemented. That'd be nice. That'd be the script to be scripted in NFL if you did that. Yeah, hopefully Muhammad can come up with another sack today, man. I've been keeping my eye on him. Yeah. Let me check the scores right quick. Let's do that. Yeah. The Jets won, bro. It's a minute 55 left. It's 32-20. Yeah, the Jets gonna win this game. Yeah, Calais Campbell probably is gonna ask for a release because, like I say, he's 37. He ain't got time to be sitting around and yeah. Cardinals having their way with the 49ers. The Eagles beat the Giants. That Falcons and Carolina game was good too. I was watching that. Mike Evans tied the record with Jerry Rice for 11 straight 1,000-yard seasons. That Washington game was good. I was watching that. It had me nervous for a minute. The Jags and the Colts game was close. That's pretty much all the games that I kept up with today, besides the Kansas City and Denver game, and just a little bit of the Seahawks game. I see the Chargers did what they needed to. Yeah, so I mean, enough is enough. The Patriots won today and fired their head coach. What else is new? That's how it works. 1 year for that guy, and 1 year you out of here. So you're messing up our draft pick. What are you doing, bro? We're the Patriots. We're not like other teams. We value draft picks in New England. We ain't out here trying to prove or have a feel good game. That's not what we do. You lose. You don't win games. What up, Doe? Yep. Got to see a lot of the youth, man. Even seen Milton today. Who for when I was watching, it was playing pretty well. But a lot of the youth at quarterback today got an opportunity. So, yeah. But it was at a point where Green Bay had Love to get up and put a helmet on and start warming up because they was nervous about losing at the end of the game. But he never got that opportunity because the Bears did what they did. So, yeah. My two players to look out for, Gibbs and Kirby Joseph. I think they're going to be the game changers. And Laporta.
I told y'all to read all the comments.
Oh, damn.
Y'all told me to
try to my chair. My bad.
I'm about to get a bullseye.
Connected to my Twitter.
Disconnected.
There you go. Yeah, he gonna get 33 yards tonight, man. You can bet on that. He definitely gonna get his yardage. I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and pull up Twitter and scroll Twitter right now. Give me a second. All right. Let's scroll Twitter. Yeah. What ugly fans. Let them boys go. There's Anzalone. Wild card matchup. Took that L today. I gotta watch her video. She's hilarious. J-Mo looking like the Grinch today. 33 yards, Waymo. Yeah, this was brutal. Look at this. God. That hurt my neck. Well, they in there early, them fans. They in there early. Look at the crowd already. You got to get to it, man. Dude, I need one of these type of games tonight. I need one of these type of games, Aaron. So here's the inactive list. Obviously, no surprises. Everybody we know already. Shout out to Derrick Rose, man. He's been giving him his flowers like a mud. He even got his own flower company getting started.
Listen to me. It's time to lock in the biggest regular season game in franchise history. Tonight, we are dialed in. Dan Campbell, listen, I have 100% faith that Dan Campbell is going to have this team ready. He has already listened to his Metallica. He's ready to go. Jared Goff, an MVP performance tonight. I don't care about Sam Darnold. I don't care about Justin Jefferson. The Detroit Lions, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jahmyr Gibbs, Aaron Glenn, the defense. We're coming to play. Lions fans at Ford Field, be ready to go. Be ready to be loud. Let's roll. Back-to-back NFC North champs tonight. We're bringing it home. I'm going to drink the Kool-Aid tonight. No question about it. Let's roll, baby.
Shout out to Winter Sports, man. Great follow on Twitter. Man, I wish I could be there tonight. Dion's still going? This man's still going. Good Lord. I should have hopped on with Dion. Yeah, but that's Twitter. That's what's going on currently right now. What's good? What's good? What's good? Oh, I gotta show you. I'm glad you brought it up. I gotta show y'all this cloud. Let me pull it up first before I pull Twitter back. Let me pull this cloud up, man. Where is that? Here it go. Everybody want to be like Detroit. I swear they do. If it's any city where they always want to steal something from, it's us. It's Detroit. Look at this shit.
6, you going deep on us, that's gonna be a pick. 22 and 24, playing loose and groovy. Every time they touch the turf is gonna be a movie. Okay, B-Flow, go ahead, drop some. It's way too easy, these other teams are none. As far as I'm concerned, they're nothing but some buns. Play cash, straight cash. He can be in coverage, or he can rush the pass. Van Gank, in a mink. This team of Viking ship, I promise we won't sink. Yeah, before the season, all they did was doubt us. Thought we'd win 4 games, then clown us. Now we in the playoffs. Make sure that
that's what we doing, Minnesota. That's what we doing out here. That's what we doing out here, Minnesota. All right. That's the type of energy we need. We need that type of energy tonight. Keep that cornball energy tonight. We got something for it. That's wild, bro. That is wild. You just can't compare it to Detroit when it comes to especially the artists that we have for our sports team. See, it's no match. It's no match, man. From my own podcast partner to Deuce to, you got Chief Geeks, you got G Mac, of course. It's just not even close. Yeah. You need to stop, Bucky. Stop. Quit the shenanigans, man. That was terrible. So, all right, man. So, listen. I don't even know what else more to say. Obviously, everybody know how important this game is. You know, we talked about what we need to get done in order to come out with a win tonight. I don't know, man. I just know if we win tonight, I'm going to lose my mind. So y'all can expect a lot of yelling, a lot of shouting, a lot of laughing and pointing at the TV. Y'all going to get all of that tonight if we win. So stay tuned. You might be a little bit late to work in the morning after watching my video because I'm clowning everything Vikings. Everything NFC North. I'm clowning. But it will be nice that the 15-2 Detroit Lions go up against the 15-2 Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, where Sonic Knuckles and Tails can go up against Eggman. That'll be fun. That'll be fun, and for brand purposes, that'll be really fun. So I'm getting ready to wrap this up. Get myself prepared for the game. Maybe might shoot in for halftime, depending on how things going. If I'm too pissed, I'm not gonna come on here. But might shoot in for halftime. And if it's a blowout, I'll probably stream for the rest of the game. But, watching the game is very intimate for me. As y'all can see, I did that stream. Shout out to my man, Wiseman Cass, and all the crew at DSN. But I'm locked in during the game. They were doing a lot of talking when I was locked in. I like to see the field. So with that said, look for the post-game video or live, whichever I decide to do. And let's have a good game, man. Let's have a good game. Keep the energy high. Keep it high. Root for your team. And if they lose, we still in the playoffs later, ladies and gentlemen. We're still in the playoffs. We still got to do what we got to do. With that said, I'll see y'all in a minute.